So yeah, hi everyone. So yesterday after the match, I slept. I needed to wake up in the morning, and I couldn't make a reaction video just then. But it turned out to be good because last night I slept very frustrated, very angry. I don't know, very angry at some players. Now that I think about the game, now that I analyze the game more, now that I think about what events happened during the game, I can speak more clearly and unbiased to you guys right now. I've and I've only had 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and so this is going to be a very raw video. Okay, me speaking out my emotions, what happened during the match, what I liked, and what I did not like about the match. So first thing is that Real Madrid versus Marseille yesterday at the Santiago Bernabeu. I was so excited, man. I was so excited. I got that UCL goosebumps, I got that UCL goosebumps when I was watching the match. Firstly, the lineup shocked me that Vinny is not playing. That too against Deserby's Marseille, who like to keep the ball and will likely get many chances in counter attack and transitions. I was shocked that Vinicius Junior is not playing. But nevertheless, the match started. Okay, we were electrifying in the start, and we should have scored at least 2 to 3 goals, man. We should have scored. We should have scored 2 to 3 goals. I'll just summarize you what I liked about the match and what I did not. So yesterday, when I slept after the match, I was full of negative thoughts. All right, I was full of negativity that we did not play well. This is the second time in a row we have got a red card. Again, the that pattern that follows. First half, you play with all your energy, and in second half the whole energy is gone, the whole team is lost. So that pattern repeating again itself. So I was thinking that, but now that I think about the match more, it's just that we had to be clinical in the first half. We pressed so nicely that they made so many mistakes, man. The goalkeeper, he was flustered for 2 to 3 times, and we didn't let Marseille control the ball in midfield. And Chouameni, oh my god! I'll come to the players slowly, okay? I'll come to the players one by one, okay? So now that I think about it, the first half was electrifying. Oh my god! Why? How? I am still shocked how we didn't score at least 3 goals in the first half. What we did was we sent shots straight into the goalkeeper's hand, except for 2 3 chances. And even that Mastantuono chance, that was a really big chance, man, that he should have scored. We saw many glimpses of pure talent from Mastantuono, and that was the first time we were seeing him slowly and steadily integrating. But as good as he was in glimpses, he was as bad in so many phases of the game. You can't come to me with a straight face and say Mastantuono had a great game. He had a decent game. He had his ups and he had his downs. And his downs were being a little bit immature with the ball, not passing it and rushing into taking shots. First touch also, sometimes it was a little bit sloppy. So it frustrated me sometimes. But and sometimes he should glimpse do that nutmeg sequence. He made us feel things in some moments. And Mbappe, of course, man, like what more can I say about him? He looks so sharp, so quick. Like Mbappe, this season is yours to conquer. I won't touch more on him because we already know what a great player he is, right? And then Rodrigo. I guess Rodrigo stepped up today. He also won that clean penalty, by the way. The first penalty, it was clean. Rodrigo had a good game. It was even his link up play with Carreras and Mbappe. It was nice to see. Then I want to come into Arda Güler. Arda Güler, not one of his best games, man. Arda Güler was frustrating. He was outmuscled by Marseille midfielders as well. That bit late on the turn. He couldn't, make that, creative passes and stuff also. And also, we saw from Franco Mastantuono and Güler both being a little bit immature with the ball at some phase of the game. And that's when you know that these players are just 20 and 18 years old. Some phases of immaturity we saw from these players. Arda Güler, and that mistake that led into goal, the first goal of Marseille. I guess it was more of Dean Huijsen's fault than Arda Guller's. Yes, Arda Guller was a little bit complacent, right? And Mason Greenwood was quick to jump into him. But Dean Huijsen should not leave the ball for Arda like that when opposition is there. It's more on Dean Huijsen than on Arda Guller. And then we had Fede Valverde. Fede Valverde was like a little bit invisible in the first half, but in second half he came into the match. He grew more and more. He had more touches on the ball, right? Honestly, if I had to say that Fede Valverde is not having a good season, you don't notice it just because it's Federico Valverde. In some way, this system is a little bit hard for him to adapt in some cases, and even defensively he was lacking some that spark. I don't know, man, something is like off with him, but I of course I believe in him. Like he is one of the most crucial players on our squad, there's no doubt. But still, like I want him to play in that role where he played in the Club World Cup. That guy who, like even after playing the ball into the wings and stuff, he used to run in between the lines and into the box. And we all know that he has got a good shot in him, right? Why we are only using Valverde in defensive transitions while you can use him as a weapon while attacking as well. And I guess Arda Guller's role, being more in front and being creative hub of the whole entire team, that is taking some damage on total damage on Fede Valverde. That's my thinking. Let's see what happens. Our team like is not fully fit and came in. There is a chance that Kamavinga can start over Arda Guler as well, because Kamavinga gives that more defensive solidity as well into our team. And even Jude Bellingham, of course, man, him player, he's still yet to come. So we'll see more and more changes into this team, and as Xabi Alonso has already made it clear through all these rotations, that no player will be starting every single game. There will be, yes, there are indispensable players who don't have replacement in the squad, but there are some players who will be benched, and Xabi Alonso is not scared to bench them as well. So that's the thing I like good about him. There's competition, healthy competition between the players, and now the players will have to prove themselves to get themselves a name in the lineup. I really like that about Xabi Alonso. Now let's come to the events of the match. Okay, the first goal by Marseille, Dean Huijsen falls mostly. Arda also, yes, but 70% Dean Huijsen, Arda Güler 30%. Alright, that's the thing. First penalty that we got, clear penalty, clear as day. No one can even debate it. Alright, 1-1 all. We go into second half. Before that red card, we were a little bit sloppy. Marseille were getting more on the ball. The first half press was gone. The whole energy was very off, and a pattern we have seen throughout this season. And the red card, that was so immature from Carvalho, bro. It was so immature. Like, you are a 34-year-old captain of this Real Madrid team, and yes, Rulli provoked you. Yes. Why is there a need to headbutt, try to headbutt him? Yes, it was very soft contact. Okay, it was very soft contact, and Rulli oversold it. Alright? He really oversold it like prime WWE. But why do you want to be getting in trouble like that? He instantly knew that he is gone after that headbutt. He instantly knew. It was clear on his face that he regrets it. He regrets that decision. And now you're three games banned. We don't know what is happening with Trent. Trent is out injured. Now that decision in hindsight is it's looking very bad actually. Carval, I didn't expect that from him. I was so angry at him. I was so angry that I was about to throw my phone away. And by the way, I'll just talk about Marcia a bit also. Deserby, what a manager, man. What a manager. The way he's making these players play football. Out from the back, very courageous and brave. And yes, you're making mistakes, okay? Yes, you're making mistakes, but that's how your team goes. That's how you know what kind of players do you need, and the players you can trust into. Always playing with the system, playing from the back. Even if you need to get the ball fast up front, time is getting running out, but still we are playing in that system. So that he has made a very good system, a solid system, and Marseille are looking a very solid team. The front line of Aubameyang, like he was not that great. He had that one chance which he should have scored actually. All right, that was a very big chance for him to score. He should have scored that chance, but other than that, he had a very quiet game. Mason Greenwood is very electrifying on the right hand side, and Timothy Weah, oh my God, what a player, man! What a player they've got there. And then the midfield is also all right. Kondogbia second half, he was so great, man. First half he was a little bit sloppy. He was losing the ball, but second half he was solid. Even the defense is very good, and the keeper, man, he made 10 saves in the first half. Really made 10 saves in the first half. My God, even though he was a bit shaky on the ball, but still, Marseille, like they're looking like a solid team, all right. And now one thing comes in our pros is that we went 10 men with this team, all right, and still we managed to nick a win against them. And this has been second game in a row. Yes, you can count this as a positive thing, but you can also count this as a negative thing. Negative thing is that 2 games in a row red card, man. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? And the positive thing is that we are somehow defending. We're somehow keeping our lead intact. We're doing it somehow, okay? And I know against a very a team with more attacking quality, more overall quality, we will be in a very rough situation. But playing against big teams who play from the back, okay, if we can manage to press in an electric way like we did in the first half to any other team in Europe, I think we can nick very good results against big teams as well. That's my take from this match. Yes, Marseille doesn't have the quality of these big teams possess. Teams like Arsenal, Barcelona, Liverpool possess, Man City possess, but still the signs are good. Early signs are good. I like that we don't press all out. We press in phases. We press with triggers. So it's good, and we press with more and more numbers. That is also the reason our press makes us vulnerable. Now I'll speak of two players who have been impeccable not only in this match but every single match this season, and that is Aurelien Tchouameni. What a player, man! What a player! He was flawless today. He was literally flawless. If we didn't have Aurelien Tchouameni there, like we would have been opened up more, man. He is the rock that keeps the whole defense and midfield compact and safe. Without him, it'll be very difficult for us, man. I'm telling you, he's one of the most important players in the squad, man. He is the important player in the squad. Next person, Alvaro Carreras. Oh my god. Oh my god. So flawless. Such a flawless game, man. Alvaro Carreras. Apart from that last yellow card which he got in the last 30 seconds of the game, I guess. Apart from that rushing challenge, so good on the ball, man. So good on the ball. So confident also. And the fact that he was so energetic at the end also. He was winning fouls left and right, trying to link up, or even carrying the ball. His ball carrying is also so good. He's such a well-rounded fullback, man. Such a well-rounded fullback. Now the only aspect of his game left to discover is his one-on-one skills with Europe's top wingers. That's the only thing I want to see. If this guy does that well as well, then I don't think there's any flaw in this guy. Such great scouting, man. I am taking many positives from this game, but also the negatives are also there. For example, that control is not there in our midfield as of yet. Let me give you an example of how we are not controlling the midfield. Right, whenever Arda receives the ball from Chouameni or Dean Huijsen, there is a span of moment that the attackers make make the runs, right? And Arda has to turn and create for them, all right? And even if you don't create for them, you need to keep the ball and ensure the move is flowing, right? Now Arda has the ball, he keeps the ball, okay? There is no movement from the midfield into the attack. For example, Valverde remains stagnant behind, Chouameni doesn't come forward. So these are the few sequences. Yes, we play out from the wide, alright, no worries. But these are some few sequences. I miss someone like Jude Bellingham. I mean, someone like Jude Bellingham who runs into different zones of the attacking lines and eventually in the box as well. So that gives us an attacking spark and advantage. And the fact that that guy can keep a ball, carry the ball, has good physical strength. He should only come after he's fully fit. But still, man, like we need some Jude Bellingham magic in this team, and even Kamavinga will be very important for us. That's 100% sure. And the last thing is that penalty call, right? That's very harsh. That's very very harsh. And we saw like one of the same type of penalties given to given to Dortmund in the Juventus match. Same kind of penalty. I don't know what's like happening. I don't know what's that, okay, but that's very harsh penalty. Like in any other time, it should not have been given. And now people will say like Madrid robbed Marseille, this, that, this, that. We say whatever we want, but we got the penalty. We scored. Okay, we did our job. Now we got the 3 points. Okay, we are happy. So you guys can cry. That's the thing. Next thing is that we had we had an XG of 3.8 something, and we scored two goals, both from the penalty spot. So that was funny in this match. Yeah, man. Like I want to see more improvement on this team. I want to see player gelling, and you know that it's a young team. Okay, 20-year-old center back leading the defensive line. You know that the midfield creativity is all held together by a 20-year-old guy. You're one of the main natural right winger is an 18-year-old kid, man. So these things are there. This will only get better with time. I'm very optimistic of that. Yeah, guys, that's it. That's my overall reaction. Yesterday, if I had done this video after the match, I would be furious and screaming here literally. But now that I have got time to keep my head calm and then think and analyze the match further, right? Now that I'm here, I can speak to you more clearly. So that's the thing. Yeah, and then by the way, that Juventus 4-4 match, oh my god, that was such a great showing, man. Oh my god, and all the goals they happened in the second half. One like that was such a great match, man. Like if Madrid wasn't playing and I have watched another match instead of that match, I would be regretting right now. Okay, so that happened, and now we have other matches. Newcastle, Barca is there. Then City, Napoli. That'll be a great watch as well. And yeah, guys, that's it. So I'll be seeing off now, and let me know your comments. Like, what do you thought about the match? What do you like from my takes and stuff? We'll see you in the next one. And Hala Madrid, peace.